Imagine walking into your own house, the home you built with love, and hearing laughter coming from your bedroom, then realizing your wife isn't laughing alone. That night, I didn't shout. I didn't cry. I I planned something so cold, so perfect, that she would never forget the night she betrayed me in our house. My name is Ryan, 38, a construction contractor from Ohio. I built our house brick by brick, literally. Every wall, every room carried my sweat and dreams. My wife, Melissa, was my world. We'd been together for 8 years, and I thought we were unbreakable. Until one night, everything I believed in turned to dust. It was a Friday evening. I had gone on a surprise business trip a day earlier than planned, but the meeting ended early, and I thought, why not surprise Melissa with dinner and flowers? I bought her favorite bouquet, stopped by a restaurant, and headed home smiling. As I parked in the driveway, I noticed something strange. Another car in front of the house, a black SUV. My heart skipped a beat. Maybe a friend, I told myself. But then, as I approached the door, I heard laughter, male laughter, followed by hers. I froze. My heart started pounding, my hands trembling. I slowly opened the door. It wasn't locked. I stepped inside silently. The smell of cologne that wasn't mine filled the living room. The trail of clothes leading up the stairs told me everything before I even saw them. I didn't go upstairs. I didn't want to see more than I already knew. Instead, I turned around, left quietly, and sat in my truck for an hour, shaking, angry, humiliated. But then my mind shifted. I remembered every sacrifice, every night I worked overtime to build this home, and I decided if she wanted to destroy what we built, I'd make sure she watched it crumble in front of her eyes. That night, I drove to a friend's place, my lawyer, Mark. We talked for hours. I showed him the texts I had suspected earlier but ignored. Don't confront her yet, he said. Make it legal. Make it count. And that's what I did. Over the next few days, I set my plan in motion. I had cameras installed, small, hidden ones, in the living room, hallway, and outside the bedroom door. The next evening, I told her I'd be away for 2 nights for work again. She smiled sweetly and kissed me goodbye. The moment I left, she called him. I watched everything live from my phone. She invited the same man, her coworker, Jake, into my home. They laughed, drank wine, and talked about me. He's too busy to notice anything, she said. He trusts me too much. That one line flipped a switch inside me. The next day, I gathered all the footage, time-stamped and clear. But instead of just confronting her, I wanted her to experience real loss, not just guilt. That night, I came home earlier than she expected. She was in the kitchen, pretending to make dinner. "You're back early," she said nervously. I smiled calmly and handed her an envelope. "What's this?" she asked. "Proof," I replied. "Proof of who you really are." She opened it. Photos, printed screenshots, video stills. Her face went pale. "Ryan, please, it's not what it looks like," she stammered. "Oh, it's exactly what it looks like," I said quietly. "You brought another man into the house I built. So now it's not yours anymore." She looked confused until she noticed the second envelope, property transfer papers. I had bought her share of the house 2 weeks earlier during our refinancing. Legally, the house was now mine alone. She didn't even notice the paperwork she signed back then. I continued, "You'll have until tomorrow morning to leave. And don't worry, your new boyfriend's face is already on the company's HR desk. Workplace affairs are against policy," she gasped. "You wouldn't—" "Oh, I already did," I interrupted coldly. "You wanted excitement, right? Now you'll have plenty." By next morning, she was gone. Jake got fired for misconduct. And me? I renovated the bedroom. New paint, new furniture, a fresh start. But I left one thing untouched, the small mark on the wall near the door. The one I made the day we moved in, a reminder of where the dream began and ended. Weeks later, I sold the house and moved to a new city. People asked why. I just smiled and said, because sometimes revenge isn't about destroying others. It's about rebuilding yourself somewhere they'll never find you. And that's exactly what I did. If you liked the video, please subscribe and turn on notifications.